Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Exciting tarot reading today, which is this winter solstice. So today is the shortest period of daylight of the calendar year in the Northern Hemisphere. So after this, the days just start we get more and more hours or time of daylight. So to me, that's an exciting celebration, right? So we're going to delve into what the tarot has to tell us about the winter solstice. First question is light. What are some of the celebrations and successes from the year that you should acknowledge and be mindful of? Let's see, light. Tell us about the celebrations and successes of the year. So we have the Two of Wands, maybe finding some balance. In darkness, challenges to let go of. Challenges or struggles to let go of. The Queen of Swords. Wisdom. What were some lessons learned so far in this calendar year? The Six of Cups. Okay, definitely picking up some themes here. And then we have focus. Areas of growth in 2025. Areas of growth in 2025 is the Three of Cups. I'm sorry, the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I don't know why I said Three of Cups. And then lastly, the winter. How to rest and recover for the new year. How to rest and recover for the new year is the Moon card. Okay. So, interesting, a lot of blues in these cards, right? That's definitely what I'm seeing first and foremost right here. So, let's just jump right into this. So, in the area of light, celebrations and successes of the year, perhaps you found a little bit more balance in your life this year. Maybe you've balanced work and play. So, if you found yourself previously out of balance, maybe you've been working a lot and kind of neglecting your social life, and or vice versa, you've really been I'm getting somebody who's really kind of had been partying and spending a lot of time out drinking is kind of what I'm getting here. So if that's been you, maybe this calendar year you found some balance and you're basically cutting back on that, but also focusing more on your professional life, maybe focusing more. I'm getting somebody who's focusing more on their financial, health and kind of thinking about how can I balance what I'm spending, and be a little bit more aligned instead of spending all this money. When you start looking at your checking account and thinking like, wow, I've got a lot of debits here. And if your debits are exceeding your credits, we know, you don't have to be a CPA to know that that's not a good thing, right? In general. So you always want your credits to be more than your debits. But anyway, I'm definitely getting here is the success you had this year might be finding a little bit more balance in your life between spending time with family, friends, celebrating, going out drinking, and kind of, enjoying life is certainly important. But, sometimes we just need to be focused too on, we don't want to neglect other areas of our life. So maybe you found some of that balance. A challenge to let go of. We have the Queen of Swords. Definitely getting somebody who might feel like they have to hold their tongue. They might have to bite their tongue. And maybe you're not really kind of being your true self. Okay. So if you find yourself kind of in the point of view of or a position where, you feel like your comments are either misunderstood, misinterpreted, or elicit maybe some sort of strong, feedback or resistance, or they're just misinterpreted and anger somebody, you might feel like you kind of need to bite your tongue. You don't necessarily have to do that. I think speak your truth, be who you are naturally. But I do feel like, it's always important to kind of think about when we say something, how do you want to say it? And how do you want to frame it? And how would this be interpreted if it were said out loud to you? So, it may not be necessarily biting your tongue or holding back. It might just be being more mindful of how you position and say something to somebody that may or may not be the most complimentary or flattering statement to make. So if that applies to you, kind of keep that in mind as we move forward through into the last days here of the year. So, but again, I think, you want to be who you are. You want to be able to express who you are. That's really important. The Queen of Swords, she's kind of refined that a little bit. Okay. So, but maybe there's still some people who just don't want to hear it. And if that's the case, then maybe you just give up saying it. If the people aren't going to listen, or people aren't going to, they don't want to hear it, then kind of give up that fight and don't necessarily feel like you need to change the world by, being outspoken or sharing your opinions, ideas, and thoughts on a particular matter that may not apply to you. So maybe this is kind of bringing the attention back away from others, bring it back to you. Focus on you. Remember, the world is a mirror, and it's kind of reflecting back to you who you see you are, your thoughts, your ideas, your assumptions, your beliefs, okay? So Be mindful of that. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. I think you're probably getting like law of attraction, right? Is that gratitude. Gratitude brings us more of whatever we're focused on and desiring. If you're expressing gratitude for, the abundance of friends, the abundance of money, the success you've encountered during the course of the year or any time, this is all about reciprocity, but it's also about, friendship and also being, also sharing. And, this is often a nostalgia kind of a card here. It's almost two younger people. So it's kind of like looking back, but let's be honest, there's an abundance of flowers, there's an abundance of growth. It's very bright time too. So this could be like, the lessons learned is when you express gratitude, you receive more of that. And it makes you feel pretty good, I think, right? So I'm getting at somebody's like, maybe have been a little bit more giving to others. And maybe you're seeing some of that come back to you in unexpected ways. And that's traditionally with the law of attraction fundamentally gets at is when we express gratitude for something, whether we have it or we don't have it, your subconscious mind looks for ways to attract more of that into your life. And it's actually looking for ways to validate this particular belief. So when you start doing it, expressing gratitude, being aware of these things and consciously thanking people or thanking yourself or thanking the universe, you'll probably see more of these instances coming in. So don't view it, and maybe this is the lesson that you've learned, is that, by sharing with others, more comes to you. So it's actually a great lesson to learn, right? So continue to express gratitude for everything that comes into your life and the things that haven't yet come into your life. Express that gratitude, as Neville says, living in the state of the wish fulfilled. Part of that is expressing gratitude for it as if we already have it, okay? Areas of focus for 2025 is heartache. So maybe this is like, again, I'm getting a strong sense here of like, don't take everyone so seriously. And this kind of ties into this is, don't take everyone's thoughts and opinion so seriously, and any particular feedback that you get, you're not going to take that. You're going to focus more on yourself, your self-concept. That is, who do you say that you are, and who do you see yourself as being? Who do you want to be? Focus on that particular person, right? Don't necessarily give in to everyone's opinion of you. Doesn't matter, okay? So the areas of growth in 2025 is letting go of some of that pain, some of that hurt, okay? That comes with paying too much attention to what others think about you. Who cares? Who cares? So focus more on you. Focus more on your areas of growth. Focus on who you want to be. Who are you? Who do you say that you are is one of the things that Neville always says, right? Neville Goddard, one of the greatest teachers and, influencers within the law of attraction space. So let go of any hurt or pain. That's what I see you doing in 2025. Also letting go of that need, or that any putting overdue stock and importance into what others say. Remember, you determine the level of importance that something applies to you. So whatever is going on in your 3D, whatever is happening in your reality, whatever you're experiencing, they only matter to the extent to which you apply meaning to it. Okay, it's a really important thing to remember. And when you do, I found that to be really, insightful for me. So, okay, so winter, how to rest and recover for the new year. So, it's interesting here. I'm getting so first of all, the moon. The moon is a major arcana card. It's kind of like something is being illuminated, or there's something that may be coming to light. There's also something beneath the surface that we don't see. And these ripples can kind of be like a vibration too, right? So it's, the being awareness of your vibration. This is an opportunity to maybe go within, maybe do some meditation, kind of, look around and see like what is illuminating, like where have you, and maybe as we go, we've considered all these areas of your life, right? Celebrations for successes, the challenges you want to let go of, the areas of growth, the lessons learned. I think this is a fabulous opportunity. And what this is saying for you is to carefully analyze these areas, go through these same topics, these same focus areas again. So again, celebrations of successes from the year, the challenges and the struggles you're going to let go of. 3, the lessons learned from 2024. 4, the areas of focus of growth for 2025. And then lastly, how to rest and recover, I think, is you're focusing on all of these. You're consciously aware of what you're letting go of. You're who you no longer want to be, as Joe Dispenza says, right? And I think, this is a good time to kind of rest, relax, do some of that quiet meditation, quiet your mind and allow your thoughts and ideas to just bubble up, okay? Really great time. Let's pull a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card. Again, today is the Winter Solstice 2024. This is the end of the fall season and end of autumn, if you will, and the beginning of winter. So spring arrives in just about 90 days is a better way of thinking about it. Okay, so seeing both sides, take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective, okay? Maybe we get some of these themes here. Let's put one more. Facing your fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in knowing who you are. Okay. What did I say? Who do you say you are? Who are you? Who are you? There's a question for you. Drop your answer down below. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to read it. So I thank you for being here. Happy winter. Enjoy the joys of the season. And I'll be back again real soon.